Hey team, welcome to this 30-day video challenge where I'm going to release 30 games in 30 days. These games are games that you can play with your team at any time. Some of them include skills, some of them include conditioning, and honestly, some of them are just tag games that you can play with your team. So make sure you tune in every single day this month where I'm going to release a new video with a brand new game. And before we get started, I'm Coach Hart, this is Building Better Baseball, and this is the best place for baseball education. So let's get into this 30-day video challenge. I'm super excited to bring you these games. Let's get started. Hey team, welcome to day 22 of this 30-day challenge. And day's 22 game is a conditioning sort of running tag game. It's called Cookie Monster. And for the ages, I would definitely keep this to the younger grades, like 5, 6, 7, maybe 8. Once you get up to like the 9, 10 years old, they're probably gonna age out of it and they're probably gonna think it's kind of boring. But the younger grades are going to love this game. It's a great tag game. It's a good running game that gets some conditioning in. The equipment, you're not gonna need any equipment. It's just a little fun conditioning game that you can do at the end of practice. Where you're gonna play, I would play in the infield just because there's some fences that you can use and you'll need a fence for this game. And how you play. So I would put the one Cookie Monster at the backstop. So the backstop is here, right here. And the one Cookie Monster is going to be standing against the backstop, facing the backstop, covering their eyes just like this. So they are facing away from the field towards the backstop. So the backstop is right in front of them. They're covering their eyes like this. They cannot see everybody else. That's the whole point of the game. So let's say the whole team is out here, right? And how you play is the whole purpose of the game is for the Cookie Monster to tag the other people, to tag the other players or the cookies, and if they get tagged, they turn into a Cookie Monster. So it's very similar to the infection tag game that we played, where if you get tagged, you turn into the tagger, right? You're going to start with one Cookie Monster, and everyone else is going to be at second base. And I would designate some sort of line, if you want to literally want to draw a line in the dirt to make a line for them to cross over, where if they cross over, they are safe. And if they get tagged before the line, then they are a Cookie Monster. So I would just establish some sort of line. You can draw a line in the dirt or anything like that. So how you play is once the game starts, the Cookie Monster, as I said, doesn't look. Everybody else, they walk to the Cookie Monster, towards the Cookie Monster. So they are walking towards the Cookie Monster. They're not running. They are walking towards the Cookie Monster slowly, saying, "Are you hungry? Are you hungry? Are you hungry?" So as they're walking, they're going, "Are you hungry? Are you hungry? Are you hungry?" Right? And so they're asking the Cookie Monster if they're hungry. The purpose for them asking that is for the Cookie Monster to know where they are, to kind of sense where they are and how far away they are. So as I said, they're all walking here like this. The Cookie Monster can turn around at any time that they want. They should wait as long as they can until everybody gets to about here, right? They want the cookies to be as close to them as possible so it's easy for them to tag, right? But the Cookie Monster can turn around at any time. One of the rules for the cookies is that they have to continue walking until the Cookie Monster turns around. So they can't be walking here and then stop right here without the Cookie Monster turning around. They have to continue to walk towards the Cookie Monster until the Cookie Monster turns around. And when the Cookie Monster turns around, the Cookie Monster then chases all the cookies all the way back to second base, and they try and tag as many people as they can. If the cookies get past this line first, then they are safe and they continue to be a cookie. If the Cookie Monster tags them, then they turn into a Cookie Monster. So let's say that this player tagged 2 people. Then at the next round, there would be 2 more Cookie Monsters, right? So as the game goes on, more and more people will become Cookie Monsters and less people will become cookies until there's only a few cookies left. And then they will be the winner. So that's about it for Cookie Monster. And like I said, the older grades, they're probably not going to like this game. They're probably going to think it's a little silly. But the younger grades, they always have such a great time with this game. It's a good conditioning game because they're running just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And it's always fun to play tag. It's always fun for the little kids to play tag, especially at the end of practice once they've had a long baseball practice. So the gist of this game is everybody starts at second base. They're all cookies. Make sure there's an established line for them to cross, whether they're safe or not not safe. There's one Cookie Monster to start. Everybody starts walking forward. They say, "Are you hungry? Are you hungry?" The Cookie Monster can turn around at any time. Once they turn around, they chase everybody all the way back. If the cookies cross the line before they are tagged, then they are safe. If they get tagged before the line, then they turn into a Cookie Monster. And as the game goes on, more and more people will become Cookie Monsters, and there's going to be one winner at the end. So this is just a little fun game that you can do for some conditioning at the end of practice. That's not just running around the bases all the time, right? So this is called Cookie Monster. This is day 22. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you can incorporate this into your younger players' practice plans. And we're going to be back for day 23 tomorrow. So I'll see you there. So I hope you enjoyed today's game, and I hope I explained it in a way that you understand and that you can explain it to your team so you can incorporate it into your practices. This is just another game that you can add to your practice plans to have some fun during your practices with your youth baseball team. Before you go, don't forget to grab your free 2-hour practice plan. I made it just for you to help you out in your practice plans. And in the description below, you'll also see a free baseball equipment sizing guide. There's how to get more playing time. There's how to do batting practice. There's a whole bunch of stuff that I made for you for free. Be sure to grab it before you go. It's all down in the description. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Remember, this is Building Better Baseball. I'm Coach Hart, and I'll see you next time.